Community Viewpoint.
And welcome again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pawlak, your host for this segment, and I have the honor this week to have sitting next to me the fire chief from the Southern Inyo Fire Protection District, Fire Chief Levy, who will be talking to us about, what is it, the Fireman's Fling, which one is this, the 9th?
It is the 9th annual fundraising event for our fire district.
And this is very important for the fire district over there for many reasons, because of the fact that they serve such a large area that's populated by a sparse population. And tell us a little bit about what the fire department does, what you do, and what you intend to do with the Fireman's Fling.
Well, the fire district provides fire and ambulance service to all the residents and visitors to the fire district. The district's 1,250 square miles of southeast Inyo County, everything on the east side of Death Valley National Park.
Okay.
And where most districts give their population by square mile, each of our citizens has about 4 square miles. There are fewer than 400 residents in the district, so it's almost 4 square miles per person.
Okay, great.
We perform that service with an all-volunteer force of about a dozen local citizens, some of them full-time residents, some of them are only with us seasonally. But we manage to do it with an all-volunteer force, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And you're connected with us too, then?
We have mutual aid agreements with neighboring jurisdictions, with the park, with Nye County, with the town of Pahrump as well.
So you stop at Dumont Dunes, is it? Or farther?
We occasionally, our district stops at the San Bernardino County line, right at Ibex Pass.
Okay.
But we do occasionally go over the line when there's not an adequate response at Dumont Dunes or along the highway.
So that's a huge area for the amount of people that you have also.
It is. It is.
And you, the people that get injured, you usually bring them out here if it's to our hospital?
We generally transport to the nearest hospital, which would be Desert View here in Pahrump. If their injuries or illness is serious, we will put them on a helicopter and send them to Las Vegas.
So how long have you been in business, so to speak, with the Fire Protection District?
I've been a volunteer for almost 15 years with the district, and I've been chief for about 5 years.
And then you went dark. You had the issue with going dark some years ago, I remember.
Well, it got very close. In 2000, we had a ballot measure to impose a property tax. And the voters finally recognized the value of the district and voted to tax themselves a small amount, about $30 for a residence.
So if you didn't have a fire department, who would have served them?
That's a good question. Our county is quick to note that they do not provide fire and emergency services. So we would have relied on the Park Service, Pahrump, Nye County.
So something like this Fireman's Fling is very important to augment whatever monies you get in from the property
It is
taxes.
very important. We kept whittling down our tax measure until we could get it to pass, and it really isn't enough to sustain the district, and certainly not enough for the district to grow. So we have to raise funds in any way we can, and so we do this event once a year. It's a multifaceted event, entertainment, food, raffle. We have a flea market. We have craft and vendors
the baked goods you have?
that come out. I'm sorry?
The baked goods?
I don't have a full list of the vendors this year.
we've had baked goods in the past, so I've gotten some of those. And the raffle, what do you raffle off?
Well, we raffled, the grand prize for the raffle is this quilt, and I know...
There it is.
There it is.
Look at those two people who took a picture with it earlier.
Every year, one of our residents, Marlis Scary, crafts us a beautiful quilt to be auctioned off, and there are other prizes in the raffle as well. No, I'm sorry, it's a raffle, not an auction.
Right.
But we do have a silent auction with some donated prizes there.
So you'll see some of these flyers up in the area. I think we have another one, a half of one over there from the Southern Inyo Fire Protection District. So what else would we see? Where it says live demonstrations. Well, you going to demonstrate?
Well,
is it because of the election, or?
No. No, we every year we put on some kind of a firefighting or rescue or a medical EMS demonstration. I'm not sure whether we'll have the fashion show this year. We usually have a firefighter fashion show, the latest in firefighting garb.
You guys don't have a calendar yet, do you?
No, they've tried. They've tried to talk us into a firefighter calendar.
And how many people are
I'm
in
not
your...
willing to pose
You
myself.
have 12 people, right?
We have, yeah, we have enough.
Okay.
Especially if we could talk some of our board members into posing, but that hasn't happened yet.
So the Fireman's Fling, the 2016 Firefighters Bazaar and Firehouse Fling will be happening Saturday, November 19th, 10 a.m. till 10 p.m.?
Correct.
So what happens in the evening? Do you
Well,
have somebody that throws fire, maybe?
We do have a group, Illuminalia, they are calling themselves now. They've had a number of different names, but it's a group from Las Vegas that dances with and juggles fire, flaming torches, and other devices. It's quite a show once the sun goes down. Mm-hmm. The day actually starts with a pancake breakfast that's being put on by the Tacoma seniors at the senior center, which is across the street. That starts at 8 o'clock. Our event runs from 10 to 10. Mm-hmm. And there will be live music and food. And like I said, there's a flea market, raffle, silent auction.
So it says hot music by Van and the Mannequin Band?
Yes, they're from Las Vegas.
Okay, out of the blue?
Also, I believe from Las Vegas.
But you have a local group.
We have a local group, Pablo Tacopa and the Dusty Butter Band.
And more. Well, I don't know what the more is, but you'll have to go and see that. So to get there, it's easy to get there, right?
From Pahrump, you just take 372 out towards the state line and all the way out to Shoshone. Make a left on southbound on 127, Highway 127, and then the first paved left is Tacoma Hot Springs Road.
Yes.
Easy to find.
And it would take you, depending on how fast you drive, 35, 40 minutes from here?
Yeah. And there'll be signs to follow.
Oh, you'll have your own signs up there too?
Yeah, we'll have some signs posted at the intersection in Shoshone and at the turnoff to Tacoma.
And you have your own Facebook page. I didn't look at it recently, but you have a Facebook page.
Right, and all the information about the event is on the Facebook page.
So you have the fire department number is 760-852-4130.
Correct.
And you can call the Amy's, it's going to be at Amy's place, right?
Right, it's going to be at the
Springs?
Tacoma Hot Springs Resort, which is...
4420? I think so. I just call it the other.
4130 is the best number.
Don't listen to me. 4130. So that'll be happening, weather cooling down, weather permitting. The weather should be fine. The only thing that kicks up is the wind.
The wind occasionally.
Yeah, so there's hot baths are over there, hot springs. There'll be plenty of food, different variations of food. You'll have entertainment from morning till evening. Just make a whole day of it. It'll be a great day for to get away from Pahrump and enjoy yourself. So what is some of the equipment you have, since we have a couple more minutes?
Yeah, the truck on the flyer is not one of our current vehicles.
Yeah, it's got a flat. A couple of them.
It's an old one.
Right.
We have a structure engine, a brush truck, 2 ambulances in service right now, a tender, a tanker that hauls water for us. It's one of the challenges to fighting fire in the desert is water supply.
Oh, definitely.
We have to go a long way for our water.
And you only have the one location by the hot springs, right?
Yes, our station, such as it is located at 410 Tacopah Springs Road, right next to the
Library?
library. Yes.
And across the street from the community center?
Yes.
I have that memorized because I spent many days, weeks, and months out there through the last 15, 16 years. And if you haven't gone out there, please take a trip out there, if not just for this, to enjoy the hot springs, some of the food. There's a date farm out there. There's even a brewery out there. God forbid you get drunk while you go out to the hot springs.
Enjoy yourself, but have a designated driver.
Oh, definitely, yes. It's important even out there.
Especially out there.
Especially out there. I apologize for that. Or
Well, people don't realize how far they really are from
civilization?
From civilization, from a hospital.
And you have to remember also, we can go there a different way also. If we go to 160 going towards Las Vegas, you take the Tacopah Road highway, which turns into the old
Spanish Trail highway at the state line.
State line, and you keep on going, go over Immigrants Pass, is it?
Yes.
And then it'll take you to the same place that you're going the other way. It's about the same distance depending on where you are time-wise in Pahrump, but I would go through the Shoshone Way. So I want to thank you for stopping by today. Remember the quilt, the
Thanks
raffle for the quilt? And that'll be the 19th, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So that's it. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Noah. Thank you for watching.
Community Viewpoint.